Okay, pay attention. See if you almost missed this guy like I did hiding in the back corner. But stick around. We're able to actually groom him, and you're going to want to see his amazing transformation.
Oh my goodness. Look at it. I mean, they have a face that just... adorable. You're adorable? I think I missed one. Oh, I didn't even see it. Hi, did you just come in?
I have to slow down. We have to slow down. Slowing down can be life-saving in situations like this. You know, for me, everything is a rush, right? I gotta hurry to get here. I'm excited to help. I gotta see what dogs need me now. I gotta move fast because the need is great. But moving slow for these dogs can really be life-saving. I've seen it all too often, a dog not getting the opportunity to have someone to slow down, to let them know it's going to be okay. In too many shelters, animal care attendees have a certain amount of things they have to do in a limited amount of time, and moving at a fast speed with a dog who is nervous and scared, who's just come in, can get that dog to react in a negative way that will be life-changing for them. The good news is we're here, you're here, I'm here, and we're going to take the time. Now, I don't know his story. I think his. Can't see because the tail's tucked, but I think he has a blue collar on. We'll find out his story here in a minute. We're looking it up right now. But I know he just came in. And when I come into this situation, I really try to slow down, no matter how busy my life is. Remove all thoughts of anything that I have to get done today, that I needed to get done, how I feel, and really pay attention to my surroundings. And what this dog is telling me is he needs me to go slow. His life depends on it. And the other things that I see are, there's a water bowl in here that I'm actually going to eat right now. Alexis, can I hand this to you? Kelly, thank you. Bye. You see this guy? Yeah. He's pretty, huh? There's a food bowl right there that I'm not going to take away. Now, normally, I'll show you what the food bowls look like at the shelter. They're trays that slide in for food. And likely that bowl right there means he missed the morning feeding time. Is that our pug friend talking down there? Will you let him know that I asked him to be quiet and maybe give him some treats as a payment for that request? So ferocious, that pug. I am more comfortable sitting in this kennel, by the way, than I am with that pug. I love German Shepherds with all of my heart. And when I see such a majestic creature in such a confined, vulnerable space, I just know I have to help. And with him, I can't tell yet if he's looking to react or if he's just scared, which often leads to reaction. We're going to start with a treat. Because if there's one thing I know German Shepherds love, it's snacks. Like me. And I am hoping and praying. Folks, we have an end. Okay, let's do that again. Okay, we got a little forward momentum. I didn't mean to throw it farther away that time, but it worked out that way, and he did move forward a little bit. So that 3 or 4 inches right there makes a big difference. Watch, let's try this. Yeah. Okay, now I'm going to try something. I'm going to do a treat and take the bowl. Okay, I think we're okay there. No attachment to that. I'm going to do a treat. I'm going to sit down. I'd like to get lower for him. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that sniffer's working. When you're in a fear state, fear takes over every bodily function. And so the goal with entering with a treat versus affection is there's already so much noise. So affection and kind of that sort of voice just adds to that noise and becomes more noise. Whereas a treat is allowing his sniffer to work. And so that starts to override the fear. For humans, Maybe not your sniffer, but just movement, food. Just keep those treats going. Oh, that's way too far. Sorry, but here, let's. Yeah, this is great. He's got like one ear that kind of flops over a little bit. I like to try and rewind, like when I see a dog like this, which I think he's still probably pretty young. But if he got scared and took action, he could get a good chomp out of me. And so what I like to do in these situations is to help me is just imagine him as, a 3-month-old puppy. And you could see that little left ear or his right ear flopping over like a little floppy-eared German Shepherd. That really helps soften the entire situation. Too far? No? Okay, that's good. This blanket's kind of working as a sniff mat. I don't know if you've ever seen those, but they're really good, especially for like German Shepherds, for a dog to interact and have to sniff around and really work for their treats. We use them a lot for my blind dog, Kobe, just because it's such a good nose interaction activity. Now we're going to try something here next where I'm going to risk my little fingers and I'm going to try to hand him a treat. Right now I'm tearing the treats off at about this size. We're going to do a little bigger of a treat. Well, you know what? Yeah, let's start with a little bigger of a treat because I value my fingers. I'm using my phone as my rear view mirror. Okay. Oh, that's good. I got a little lip nudge there. So cute. Yeah, okay. Oh, look at that face. Look at that. Those are the moments where I have to kind of recoil myself and go, be cool, Rocky, be cool. Okay, now I'm going to try the smaller treat. So please pray for my fingers. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's definitely, as far as German Shepherds chomping treats go, that was one of the more gentle treat chomping. German Shepherds are notorious for like treats. They have a long snout. Like, it's not all their fault. His tail's still tucked, and he's definitely more comfortable in the, behind me in the kind of the not dominant space. But I'm going to see if I can move him forward a little bit, and then I want to try a treat with an open hand, and then I want to try to get his story. Is that a call? No, what is in the... Can you hand me the bucket?
Yeah.
They put the buckets up there with the dog's belongings when they come in. It's interesting that it's a ball. I don't know. Let's see what he thinks. I don't know if he came in with that ball or that just happened to get... Most likely it just got put up there, That's it. It's what, was he like dropped at the shelter? Sometimes it is. Oh, as heartbreaking as it is, it's like if an owner turns them in or something and they'll be like, this is their favorite toy. Let's see what he thinks. Is that yours? Oh, he's looking for treats. I don't think that like he came in with that. He didn't grab that like that was his favorite toy. He's like sniffing around it looking for treats. Okay, let's Pac-Man up here. So this is what I call the Pac-Man, where I do a line of treats, just like Pac-Man would chase all the little dots. And I just try to create some movement that way, because movement will help override fear. So that's good. That's a pretty good advancement right there. Okay, now we're going to try the open hand. Watch this. He definitely went after my thumb like it was a Vienna sausage. That's good. Okay, this is good. Hey, Kelly.
Yes.
Why don't you want to just line up the treat Pez dispenser, just because I think we're going to go through a volume of treats here. I'm going to try the open hand a little bit more. I want to try to get to the open hand. I don't need it yet. If you can be my treat standby representative, that would be great.
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so I'm trying to touch his paw. I just thumb touched his paw, and that was okay. But I also need to be very careful because, like I said, when I first came in here with him, oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Paw forward like that is a big sign of trust for a dog who's in fear. Because if you think about it, hi, okay, yeah, check me out. You want to sniff? if you think about it, a dog who's in fear, everything is protected. Their mouth is their hand and their safety mechanism. So your paws are tucked in, your tail's tucked in. And so when you put paws out like this, big step forward in trust. And I'm putting my hand on his paws there, doing a little pet. This is really great. This is unexpected and a perfect example of like what slowing down and just taking time can achieve. He's definitely smelly. Like the closer he gets, the more I can smell him. But by the way, not that matters. That's not his fault. I'm not like, hey, bro, we need to have a lesson of hygiene. But it just clues to, as you start to put the story together to help. Okay, we're going to take a little treat break. Okay? Because you are treat focused, my man. But he has that kind of sour tinge smell, which could be just like, going without a bath. There have been fires here. There's been rain. It could be all those elements if he was running around outside. But it definitely tells us something. I mean, how cute does he look? Look at that. He's got that ball right between his paws. And he's just like, look at me. I'm just a cute, handsome German Shepherd. That's all. I tell you what, I want to scoot back some, but I want to get his story first just to see if I can learn anything more. That's really big right there. Alexis, what is his story?
Well, you're right. He is a male with that blue collar on him.
Yeah. He hadn't moved his tail to show me. Oh, and this is the first look I'm kind of getting at him. He's got a really skinny hip. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah.
Can you call Sundays for Dogs and see if we haven't done it this year yet, but if they could feed him for a year?
Yes.
Maybe take a picture of him and send it to him, because I mean, he's so handsome. Like, how could you say no to that? They sponsor this video, and it's what we feed to our dogs, the farm dogs. And so for a while I haven't done it, but they're really generous on helping dogs like this, where they feed them for an entire year. Together we donated $20,000 worth of food to fire victims in Pasadena and in the LA area. Basically anyone who was affected by the fires and needed it. It went fast. But they're so helpful, and they also, I twisted their arm for this, but they give you guys 50% off. So I'll put all the information down below because I want to get his story. But if you can't get a hold of him, that's okay. I can ask him later. But if they come back now, that'd be great, because I think you can tell. He's got really skinny hips. Okay, Alexis, tell me more. Do we know how old he is?
They have him estimated around a year.
I would have guessed that. I said he was still very puppy-like. It's funny because, like, if you don't know dogs, you think a puppy is, 6 months and under. Once you learn dogs and you know dogs, then they're all puppies. but the puppyhood, depending on breed, lasts a certain amount of time. And a German Shepherd, a year old, is still such a puppy. They still have so much to learn and so much to know. And you can see the fear here is different than in a dog that would be 5 or 6 years old. You can tell, just his ears tell you he's looking for guidance. The way he sets his ears back going, help me. Okay, sorry, give me more.
He's been in here for almost a week now.
What? Wow, I completely missed that one. I mean, this is a dog that looks like he's been here for like an hour. That's funny you didn't jump in and correct me either, because you knew. Did you know right away?
You know what's funny is I actually thought he was really new as well. Man. So I was also surprised to hear. That
ball then is probably just a ball they've been playing with him. This is really good. It's really good when I mess up and I make mistakes and I'm like, oh, I'm so observant. Look at me. This is exactly what's going on. And I'm completely wrong. Because, and the reason, it's funny because when we first started, when people would leave comments and they're like, why don't you go figure this stuff out first? The reason I don't do that is I don't want to have any preconceived notions. But two is I want to show you the journey so that if you go work at a shelter or a rescue, you can go on this journey as well. And it's okay to kind of piece this together and build that story and that understanding of that animal and be wrong to get to the journey of finding the right answers. And we're doing this together. You guys have helped us help so many dogs. So you get to be on that together. And if I get to be the dummy that gets it wrong, Great. Okay. So holy heck, a week. All right. Tell me more.
He was an animal control pickup.
Okay.
Picked up as a stray.
Oh.
And when I asked more about how the call itself went,
Yeah.
apparently animal control was called out to a property for a confined stray. Basically, a confined stray means somebody found the dog and put them in a kennel or put them somewhere to just keep them there until animal control can arrive.
Yeah, it's a confined stray sounds like, oh, this dog's been trapped, but it just means like, let's say you find a dog running through your neighborhood and the dog's not like running up to you being friendly and you don't know what to do, but you're able to get them into your backyard. That could be a confined, or if you could get them into a kennel for their safety. So it's usually a good thing. It's friends, neighbors helping out. Okay. Hey, Kelly,
Yeah.
can I get another treat stick? I don't want to go too long without getting some affection. Right now, the best affection we have is our treat sticks. That's right. Work on your treat dispensing. Okay, so, all right, so animal control goes out there, yes. Confined stray. Were they able to get him fairly easily? Do we know?
So it was actually a realtor.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he was found, I guess, on one of the properties that were for sale.
Happens a lot, like whether someone moved, maybe someone moved and left him.
It's possible. Realtor just said that, they were going to tie up the dog outside for ACO, and near the vacant lots around there, according to staff here, a very popular dumping ground for dogs, because those new properties where he was found right near just this vacant large lot, and that's very popular for that.
I could see that. It happens sometimes. People go, oh, look, no one's going to see me there. Okay, while you're telling the story, I'm making moves over here.
And as for his physical condition, when he came in, health check notes these. He apparently has a scar on the right side of his neck and a laceration, possibly from an over-tight collar.
I can't see. Okay, hold on one second. Yeah, I can't see that. And he's definitely not going to let me get that. He's not going to let me get close enough for that right now. But I don't know if you, while you were talking, I'm going to replay this. I'm scooting back a little bit because there's activity going on. The focus is on him, so I'm sneaking in some of my moves. And you notice when I came back 3 inches, head's darting, and I had to give him treats to assure him, like, hey, this move is okay. So he's still just so cautious and nervous about everything. All right, so we have they were able to get him through health check, so that's good. But some lacerations maybe from a collar being on for too long, which is also often a sign of abandonment, right? If someone moves away and just leaves their dog there, the backyard, their house or whatever. German Shepherds too, they're survivors. So like, it's horrible. Well, as gross as it is, like rodents and scraps and, they'll survive. All right, tell me more. Sometimes I don't want to know more, but tell me more. I got to know.
I can't stop staring at him. I'm sorry.
He's gorgeous, isn't he?
I don't want to make him uncomfortable, but it's just he keeps staring at me too,
Yeah.
And he's very, very cute.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Kelly gets that a lot from me. I'm like just staring at her and she's like, what are you looking at? It's just your beauty, Kelly.
So other notes that health check put in for him is that, of course, has a very dirty coat and also fleas that are being treated currently. He's got a scabbed over wound on his lower back between his hips, and from your comment earlier about him looking skinny, they do have him down as underweight.
Did they have a rating for him on that?
They don't have a rating indicated. They just say he's underweight, though. We do not know a name.
Okay. A lot of times an emaciated dog, they'll give a ranking to from 1 to 10, 10 being the worst, 1 being the best. And it's hard, the good thing is he's probably fairly gentle if he went through health check and he allowed them to find all those things, because you can't, outside of how smelly he is, and when you see his hips, it's alarming, his weight. I'll bet that's why the bull was here. He's probably getting extra helpings right now and more frequent meals. But for them to be able to find his lacerations and him be patient enough looking through his fur, because you can't see it just right now. Like, I can't see it. I can't see any wounds. But when you dig in under all that fur, I'm sure that's where they're at, you know? Oh, my heart's so heavy. Like, what did he have to go through? I feel like... Oh, we got a little tail movement. I don't think you can see it in the camera, but I feel like positive affirmations that we'll do here in a minute will go a long way for him. And yeah, we need a name. It's been like, between me taking a little time off and the fires and having to focus on that and the holidays, it's been about a month since we've named a dog.
It has been.
And a boy German Shepherd for a name. This will be fun. Okay. Kelly, you thinking over there?
Yes.
Alexis, are you thinking?
I'm trying to. He is very handsome.
He is handsome.
I feel like I need to walk away for a minute because I don't want him to feel nervous with him keep glancing at him.
Okay. All right. So we're going to come up with a name. What else? Do we have any? I guess we don't have any other details. That's it, huh?
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's all we know. It's found by the realtor and vacant lot and...
And they haven't put him on the walking program yet, have they?
No, not yet. And he is technically adoption available.
He's adoption
now.
available, yeah.
So he is viable to be on the dog walking program, but I'm sure the reason why they haven't is because he still needs time and he's still just kind of frozen.
Yeah, and dog walkers are volunteers, and they're amazing. And you can be a level 1 dog walker, which is how I started here volunteering. And just helping clean, and then you can move up to level 2 dog walker after so many hours, and once the team thinks you're ready. And so a lot of times with a dog like this, a level 2 dog walker would get involved, because if you're just starting out volunteering, this can be a scary situation. A German Shepherd who's in a fearful state, who has wounds, can be very scary. So it takes a little bit longer. I will tell you, a dog like this, in his state, in his situation, after being at the shelter for a week, it's an emergency situation. Because who's going to adopt him when he's hiding back in the corner and his fur looks like it's standing up? And I know you might be looking at this and going, I'll take that dog. But that's because we're getting the opportunity to tell his story.
There's 2 more German Shepherds outside and another dog that is doing a meet and greet. And the German Shepherds are jealous.
So they're barking?
Yeah, so they're barking.
Man, it's like he knows, though. You see him pop up like that?
Yeah.
Those shepherds don't look like him, do they? Do those shepherds look like him?
I don't think so. A little bit lighter sandy.
Just didn't know maybe if it was his family or something.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, they don't look anything alike.
That's not like I'm excited to hear that noise. That's I'm scared.
Yeah.
We're just gonna take a minute. Thinking of names.
Yeah.
Kelly, you working on names?
Yes.
He's got this V of like really pretty like German Shepherd marking around his neck. I don't know if we should do a V name. Okay. I want to go into some positive affirmations, because I think a young dog like this could be an amazing family pet, but he just needs guidance to get him to be that dog, that protector, that German Shepherd that any family would be lucky to have and be so proud of, and he would be so loyal and so protecting. I think he needs a little reassurance. I mean, you can tell him in this condition, being here for a week and not having someone just give him the time. It just is heartbreaking. Like, to be in that mental state for an hour is traumatizing. Now you take that over a whole week. Imagine how tired he has to be and depleted he has to feel. But let's change that. Let's see if he knows some common words that most dogs would know. We'll see if he's ever even heard it before. He may have never even heard this before. You're a good boy. Nothing. You're a good boy. No, he doesn't know what that means. It seems hard to believe, if you're a dog lover, that if you had a dog, you wouldn't tell them they're a good dog. But you can just tell, just with no reaction to any of that he doesn't understand what it is. But what's amazing is when your intentions are wholesome and you're willing to be open and vulnerable, and you can tie it in to very quickly show him what it means. Watch this. You're a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. Now watch. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. They're smart. Dogs are smart. They know your heart. They know your intentions. They can learn quickly. You're a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah, that's a good boy. Yeah. You are a good boy. And I'm telling you, you are going to be such a handsome guy. Well, you already are a handsome guy. But none of this is your fault. And I'm so proud of you for making it on your own and finding your way until you could get some help. And now that you even needed help, I can tell you're strong. You're a good boy. And you're a good dog. You're a good dog. Does that feel good? There you go. You're a good boy. I think that you should know that in no time at all, if you're willing and you let us help lead the way, that you're going to be sitting on a couch. Now, a couch is like it's like this blanket, but times like 100. It's soft and cozy and warm, and you'll have someone sitting right next to you telling you you're a good boy and petting your head. Does that feel good? It's so awkward. You can tell when a dog hasn't had a lot of head pets because it's so awkward. They're like, oh, that feels good. I don't know why. Hi, you deserve that. You deserve all the head rubs and belly scratches and food to get you healthy. It's amazing when you get to, not get to, but like when you feel a dog that is not healthy, their coat, and how it just feels wrong. His coat doesn't feel nice and healthy like a German Shepherd coat should. It's like it's like muddy water. It's kind of grimy and definitely greasy. I mean, you can just see the fur coming off there. The good news is we can help with that. In short of months, his coat will feel just as good as it looks. Hi, you like those pets? Okay, guys, we need a name for him because I want to associate a name with him too, so that he knows good boy and he knows his name. What do you think? You got any good ones, Kelly? If you need to come take a look at him,
I was thinking Bruno.
Bruno. I like Bruno. Let's see what he thinks about it. Can you treat stick me? Yeah. Hey, but try to do a good job of throwing it in this time.
I'll launch this one all the way.
I'm really trash talking today. Hey, I feel like that had some intention behind it.
I just wanted to make sure you get it.
I get it. Okay. Okay. I have something that I want to see what you guys would think about this. So Kelly and I,
I think I'm making him nervous.
You are making him a little nervous.
I'm gonna walk back over. Bye, Bruno. You're a good boy.
Sometimes she makes me a little nervous too, Bruno. It's okay.
Hey.
What? I didn't say that out loud. I was telling it to Bruno. I have to be vulnerable in these moments, Kelly. What we are talking about. There are so many cool things going on, like the farm right now. We're prepping the farm to just be able to help so many more dogs full circle from, mental kind of setbacks like he's going through, but I think he'll be fine, to physical setbacks. And we want to build more Quonset huts. We've run into a little bit of a challenge with some neighbors and permitting and how we go about that, but we're working through it. We just want to do so much more. And I want to talk about the farm and the coffee. Like, we spend so much time on the coffee. The flavor profiles that I'm building right now on the coffee, some of you have tried it, but like we did caramel mocha. We've got Irish cream coming out. It's so good. Anyways, the idea we had is Kelly and I doing a podcast. We talk about everything that's going on, all the things that we're building, the challenges, how you put together a dog rehabilitation center, how you build a coffee company that helps dogs. The question is, would that be interesting? Do we just crack ourselves up in our conversations? Or would you want to listen to that and be a part of that and have us do a podcast? Okay, how I thought about it was calling it Dogs and Coffee.
Yeah.
Makes sense, right? I own dogsandcoffee.com too. And yeah, and then I would be the host and Kelly would be my assistant.
I'm your assistant?
Yeah. I think that'll just make the best podcast is I'm the host, you're the assistant to the host.
How about I'm the host and you're the assistant?
Can you believe, Bruno, she called you an assistant?
No.
Bruno.
That would be the main character.
I think he likes his name. Let's try it. You ready?
Yeah.
Watch this. Bruno. You're a good boy, Bruno. You're a good boy. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. He was so gentle with that, but his eyes got big and Bruno, good boy. You're a good boy, Bruno. You're a good boy. Okay, co-host.
Fine.
Co-host, might I have another treat? I just, this time maybe a little more gentle.
You know, you're getting real bossy.
No, this is a co-host, cooperative conversation. I'm going to protect my face. Okay, launch it.
Are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Okay. Well done, co-host. I don't know. Let us know. I know there are lots of podcasts, but I just think talking about dogs and coffee and our passion and the passion that a lot of you guys have, if we did a podcast, would you watch or listen? Hey. Because I feel like we give so many pup dates that way because people always want to know like the pup dates of like what's going on with Valentina, which right now, by the way, we're going to get her and she's going to come to the farm. It's that time. We're so excited.
Yeah.
Alexis, did I tell you that, by the way?
Yeah.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow. Awesome. Okay.
Okay. Sometimes, Alexis is trying to help produce all this and sometimes forget to tell her some small details.
Sundays got back to me and said, yes, absolutely.
Yes, Bruno. You are on your way mentally because we're going to be here for you and love you and let you know how much we appreciate you, Bruno. And now you're going to be on the right track health-wise because it's all human quality. Like it's developed by a veterinarian. It's what we feed to our dogs. I think I talked about all this. I just can't. When you see a dog like Pippa, who we got from here, and the before and the after, which I'll show you an early before and after right now. And so much of that comes from the diet and being fed Sundays for dogs. And Polly, how it's cleared up all of the red that she had all over her mouth and her paws. I kind of feel like that's testament enough. I can go through bullet points of all the reasons I love Sundays for dogs, like no mess, but you can just see the images. It speaks for itself. So anyways, I'll put it on the screen. I feel like I'm their best pitchman, but for a reason. Like, I mean, Kobe, he's 108 pounds now.
I know.
We're feeding him too much. We got to pull back because he's having some knee issues, so we got to be really careful.
He's
with
not overweight. He's just, knee problems now.
Yeah. I wonder, hey, do you think, I know Mel's out right now, but could we see if someone could get him a bath? I know they're just overwhelmed right now, but if anyone has any openings, because I think he would just feel so much better if he was just clean.
Yeah, we'll talk to staff.
All right, stick around at the end of this video, and I think if we can get him a bath and you can see that, and you can just see how much better he'll feel after, I think it'll really make you happy. I'll put that at the end of the video if we're able to get that. There are varying degrees of noise depending on the type of dog you are. For example, that little pug over there, the noise can be quite loud and they'll be okay. Like they'll hear the noise. You take a German Shepherd that is bred to be alert and the noise is amplified times 1,000. And so one of the things I try to do when I'm sitting with a dog like this is help with noise. So that the team's helping just keep the dogs quiet and just get those ears to relax just through touch and treats and those positive affirmations, because that helps so much. It just gives him even but a moment of time for his heart rate to slow and for him just to have a little less concern about his surroundings. Goes so far. Here, go, Bubba. Here. Often dogs can be nervous about maybe their hindquarters being touched or their head being touched. And so I'm just kind of exploring, and he's definitely a little nervous when I swing back to the back. But the fact that he's still taking treats when I do that tells me that we're okay with this. Yeah, to feel good. Okay, we're a little nervous. I think I felt a little wound, a little scab back there. So let's try Pac-Man and seeing if we can get. I don't think he's a scoop candidate, just because he's still kind of coiled up here. Well, that's good. Good. That's good. That's really good. Bruno, we're gonna keep that movement going. Do you see it? Yeah, you can come up here. Come on. You can come up. If I can get onto the side of a dog's face, it's really great because they just have so much sensory in their face. It's why they'll nudge up against you. And so if I can get to that affection level, it's really helpful. Look at you trying to get all sneaky on the treat stick. You can do it right here. Good boy. That's a good boy. Yeah. You want that one? Okay, you can have that one. He likely hasn't had a lot of affection. Probably a backyard dog. It just takes time. He's got to learn that this is okay, right? And the thing is, he'll probably always be slightly apprehensive, and that's okay. When you've been through events like this of abandonment and fear and trauma, I don't know if you'll ever be 100%. It doesn't mean that you can't be healed and that you can't be forgiven, but it also doesn't mean that you don't feel these sorts of things when they happen. He might always be a little apprehensive if someone goes to put their arm around him like this. And that's understandable based off what he's been through. When I work with dogs in this state, I don't try to take that out of them. I don't get offended if that's the way they always are and always will be. It doesn't mean they don't love you. It doesn't mean that they haven't 100% given you their loyalty and love and trust. It just means that they've got some battle scars. And I don't really know too many people that don't. And if you think about some things in your life, maybe some things you've been through and challenges that you've faced and pain that you've experienced, and you think about some of the ways you react to things based off that pain, then I think you can open yourself up to dogs a little bit more and just understand them. And let me just say, when my hand gets right here, you can feel just how skinny he is. I think he's really weak back there too. Y'all sent us some letters, and so we're gonna open some of those love letters with dogs, which I just love. And I think this will be good for him. Oh, I think that box will be too big for him.
Okay.
Yeah, can you just take a video or a picture of it out there and then hand me some of the things in? One of you, very kind, sent me a giant box. And in some situations, that's fine. But with him, with how nervous he is about everything, I think it would just be too much at this point. The thing I love about love letters with dogs is just the thoughtfulness you guys put into this, but also it gives them just a small moment to interact with things. And that helps, right? Because things become less scary because now him and I have some trust. And so then we'll carry that trust over to other things and say, hey, if you're okay with me and I'm okay with these things, you can be okay with these things too. There's a lot less fear involved. Okay, so outside of that ball, we don't know if he's ever had a toy. Do I see this? What's his, buddy? This is a dinosaur. I am currently living in Dino Land because of my 2-year-old son and my 4-year-old daughter. We are all dinosaurs all day currently, and it's awesome. What is that? It's okay. I can't tell if you're upset with me or you're interested in what that is. This is a toy, and this is a squeaker. Watch. What? And it's good. That's a good thing. You want to sniff it? Here, I'll put it down here. When you introduce your dog to new toys or new things, a lot of times people will bring it overhead and go, hey, here you go. Really helpful to bring it down here because then it's just less scary, right? Up here, even a toy dinosaur, watch this. This, look at that. I'm scared. This, not nearly as bad, right? Better introduction if your dog's nervous about something at the house. It's fun. It's a toy. Yeah, we can lick that. We can play with that. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? That's fun, isn't it? That's fun, isn't it, bud? Yeah. Here are some goodies for the animals and shelter staff and volunteers. My dog, Sydney, particularly likes the dinosaur toy, but it doesn't last long since she's a 7-pound German Shepherd Pit Bull mix from Hillary. Hillary, thank you. There's another dog that's a lot like you that really likes this. And so I think Hillary nailed it with this dinosaur, and it is really cute. What's that? What is that? Is that a toy? Watch. Okay, let's associate a treat with it. Him getting to explore that is really cute. Again, what that's doing, like, he's not picking it up, throwing it around like it's his favorite toy in the world, but he's out of that fear zone now because he's using his other senses. Hey, Kel.
Yeah.
Can you treat stick me, co-host? What about co-pilot?
Whatever you want.
You're not going to be happy till I say boss.
Well, naturally. It's okay. I'm fine being co-host, co-pilot,
Assistant.
we're a team. It's okay. You can think I'm the assistant, but we all know how this is gonna go.
Bruno is concerned, and you are scaring him.
Oh, no.
It's funny because a lot of times, like, the dogs love Kelly, and I'm the dog guy. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
You know, this isn't actually a bad thing, though, because he's putting his trust in me. And how long? I don't know. How long has it been? 50 minutes? 50, I
Been
think?
about an hour.
Yeah, about an hour. Within an hour, we've developed a bond that can be life-saving. So that's really good.
Is he pushing his head up against you?
Yeah.
Oh, that is sweet.
Yeah. Hi, we're okay. Remember? It's me and you, and we're in this now, and I've got you, okay? And we can have some treats, okay? Want some more treats? Want some more treats? You want some more hugs? You want some more hugs? Yeah. Okay. You want some more hugs? Okay. Okay. That's a good boy. Yeah. Oh, man. Even his head, you can feel how skinny he is on his head. It's going to be really nice to get him up to weight. He's probably 20 pounds underweight, which is a lot for a German Shepherd.
It's sweet because Hillary also sent like some Ghirardelli chocolates for the staff.
For me? Oh, for the
And
staff.
Yes, and for us.
No, she didn't say for me on there.
True. So
Hillary.
I'll put this for the staff.
I'm kidding. Don't send it to me. Don't send sweets to me. You send sweets to me, and I won't be able to fit in the kennel anymore, guys. I've been running a lot more, though. Yeah, let's try a little bunny rabbit. He is interested in these toys. He is a German Shepherd, so the prey drive is there. This is a bunny rabbit, and in some worlds, you two would not be friends, but you guys can be friends. Okay. The good thing is we're going to leave these here with him, and I think it'll give him a lot of comfort. I'll just do this too so he can smell me. Okay. There you go. We'll leave that so when I'm gone, I'll still be there with you.
And then they even left some toys for the cats as well.
Oh, Hillary, thank you. It just really lifts the spirits of the entire shelter team when you all do that, because they know that you all watch these videos and want to help these dogs as much as they do. But sometimes on a hard day, it's really hard to know. And so when you send things like this, and it just kind of jumps out of the digital world, the likes and the comments and the shares, and turns into something tangible that they can feel. Like when they can go on lunch or break and have something sweet like that, it just makes a world of difference. So thank you. Like all of you who have become members, who are sending things like this, for the dogs and the staff who will share this to help these dogs get adopted, I can guarantee you that a share will most likely be the way that this guy finds his forever family. So thank you. If you don't want to subscribe because you can't, you're like, I've seen enough of this Rocky guy, the one ask I have is share this. Your share could save his life. What are these? You want to check them out? Should we check them out together? What is that? Does that smell good? That's kind of new, huh? What is it? It's okay. It's not scary. Here, look. See, there's a treat, and there's the bag, and we'll open it together. Oh, I think you're going to like this. We'll probably give these to, look at this. More perfect German Shepherd toys. What's that? You want to check it out? Who's this from?
There's a little card on the side of
Oh, perfect. Jody, love to all the pups. This is really neat. Whole bag of really good toys in here. I'm going to give you this so we can give it to the shelter pups because he's getting a lot of toys. Oh, look. Oh, he's self-scooping. Somebody's self-scooping. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. This makes me so happy. Sometimes it gets hard, right? And I go, okay, what am I doing? Why am I doing all this? Moments like this right here where Like a smelly dog is in my lap and I just couldn't be happier. Yeah. The fear hasn't been so awkward, you know? I'm like trying to show him some love, but I don't want to put too much pressure on him. There you go. Here, actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to finish this treat so that the treat can be affection. That's what I'm missing here. He's so dialed in on the treats, which is not a bad thing, but I'm gonna get him dialed in on the safety and just the affection. I'm trying to be careful not to hit any of those possible wounds either, because I definitely don't want to associate, the love with pain. And if he's been here for a week, they're probably healing up okay. I can't really see him. It's probably under that really loose blue collar. What's going to be really cute about him is when he fills in his weight, this goblet right here is going to get really full, and he's going to be so cute. Like the fact that he's even got that with how underweight he is, he's going to be such a character. Hi. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's see what else we have. You want to check out some other things? This is going to be perfect. Okay. Like, oh, what's this? This is babies, right? Yeah. Got some little blankets. Does it say what this is for?
No, but I will say that especially here with the like for litters,
yeah,
or for even kittens,
yeah,
and stuff like that, they
those are
absolutely
perfect,
use
huh?
baby blankets and stuff for those.
That's what I thought.
Nursing moms and their pups.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Yeah. Because in here, having something a little thicker is nice, even if it's just a quarter of an inch thicker. But Jody, I think, sent that with the intent for puppies, kittens, mamas that just had babies. Okay, it's okay. It's okay, bud. Here, look. Oh, I found a leftover. Look, I found a leftover treat. I found a leftover treat. What's that? Oh, my goodness. Bruno, good boy. Oh, look at this. The time with him just continues to pay dividends because like you saw that his facial expression there. And I think, people often ask me like how long I sit with the dogs or do I leave right away? Or it really depends. Like I will sit here with him as long as I need to because this face right here, this relaxed, confident, comfortable German Shepherd stance, like it makes me want to tear up. Well, it went away quickly, but but we saw it. We know it. It's a glimpse into his future, the possibility, the fact that you can now see what I see. And we didn't have to wait weeks or months. Like we get a glimpse of it right here. Bruno, I'm so proud of you, man. I am so proud of you. Look at you standing up. Look at you, buddy. Let's do another mail time because I just want to keep this going. Like it's helping him really open up. Or another love letters with dogs. But okay, see how it's like one step back, two steps forward, but that's okay because now what'll happen is like when people come up to visit him, he might cower a little bit, but then he's gonna go, oh, do you have love letters with dogs for me? Okay, let's see what we have here. All right, this is a letter. And if you want, you can read it or I can read it. I'll read it. Okay. Rocky, thank you for all you do. Jane, Maui, 2024. Jane, mahalo nui loa. Let's see what we have here. Ooh. Okay, you're okay. You're okay. So it's just walking up. It's okay. Hey, we're okay. We're okay, bud. We're okay. You want to see this? It's from Jane in Maui. Yeah. I got Kanaka. That's funny. Oh my goodness. I almost wish you could wear this, huh? Because you got us. You got my heart, man. You stole my heart in short of an hour. That smile. That smile. Jane, very nice. Thank you. I hope that when you watch this and you see a dog like Bruno and how in such a short time, if you're open and you're vulnerable and you're willing, you can take a dog that is almost scary or that is scared and really help give them the confidence that they deserve. But we're not done yet. Like, the big mission is still, how do we just continue to help more dogs, all of us together, this community that we're building that is just so awesome. Like when I dive into the members section and I get to have conversations with you guys, it just fills my heart. But why we're not done yet here today is he can't just go to any person. I'm not saying that any of you couldn't adopt him. What I'm saying is it's going to take a person that is willing to be patient, that is willing to take rejection, that is willing to let him take, it's just paper, Bubba, that is willing to let him take days, weeks, months, years to heal. It's not that lassie that you just open the door and they just know all your commands and they bounce in and they know all the rules of the house. Like, he's going to need special time and care and love. If you're that person, or you share this and it gets to that person, we can save this boy. We can save Bruno. Bruno, I got you from here. I promise, buddy. We will not let you down, okay? Someone let you down at some point, and it's not going to happen again, I promise. Okay? Oh my goodness, him resting his little head on my hand. What a difference. Like, Bobby, do a side-by-side where, like, when I first walked in the kennel, now to this goober right here. Hey, goober, I think sweet and endearing, huh? Yeah. Good boy. Just kind of vying for love. Just now that he's had just a taste of affection. When you adopt a dog, the difference you get is just their appreciation, because they know they've seen the bottom, right? Like, and he's got about a year of affection he's got to catch up on that he's likely never had. You just want hugs? You just want hugs, okay. Guilty. Oh, is that a tail wag? That's a tail wag. We have a tail wag. Sorry. We have a tail wag. That's good. That's a good thing. You're not in trouble. That's a good boy. You wagged your tail. Seen here first. Bruno's first tail wag. Oh, man. Okay, now as soon as we got him out of the kennel, Cheryl was helping us, and she agrees he needs a groom.
You good boy.
Do you want a bath?
And this is the first time I got to see him standing up fully. And you can hear me say I was surprised how skinny he looks.
He's really skinny too. Yeah, you can see that his ribs now.
The staff did really great getting him inside. This is going to help tremendously. There's not always room inside, but he's going to get his own private condo where it's much quieter and he can really let his guard down a lot. And I think that'll help.
Bruno, you want to go with me? That's a good boy.
Okay, now it's only been a day since Bruno's been inside, but we can already start to see a little bit of improvement. Now, it doesn't, he's not an immediate confident dog. That's going to take time, weeks, maybe even months. But I'm so glad Cheryl was able to jump in and have a volunteer help her so that we can get him feeling more comfortable. Because when you look good and feel good, it just gives you more confidence. Okay, Bruno's on the tub, ready to be cleaned. And surprisingly, he's doing really great. The water didn't faze him nearly as much as you might think it would.
Use some de-shedding shampoo on here. His fur is really dry too. So I'm going to put a conditioner on after. And then I've got some avocado oil spray. Make him all nice and shiny.
And he's letting himself be cleaned from top to bottom. It probably feels really relaxing. And as we know, he wants that affection. It's something new to him, most likely, but he wants it.
I know. Thank you.
Okay, now that Bruno and Cheryl are both clean, it's finally time to move to the table, get all dried up, which is going to be a little challenging because he's nervous and a big dog. He's probably never stood on a platform like this. Now, Bruno didn't like the dryer at first, but with time and reassurance from Cheryl, he calmed down. And he did it. I'm so proud of him. And look, with his new bandana, look at this before and after. What a completely different dog. But there's still one more thing that he needs, and that's a family. So thank you for sharing this.
Good boy. You get all the treats. Is that a waggy tail? Is that a waggy tail? Sit. Good boy. Look at that smiley face. Look at those smiley eyes. What a good boy.
Yes, you're a good boy. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. You feel good.